So if the concept of an aging population comes out, how do you relate this to your different topics, right? If you are talking about demand and supply, of course, certain markets will be affected. Primarily healthcare, you'll have higher demand because of taste and preferences changing. Okay, then if you're looking at other markets, you can highlight that an aging population coupled with falling birth rates. Okay, aging population, falling birth rates, it would result in higher costs of production, higher costs of hiring labor. Okay, so because of that, you will also have a fall in supply. Aging population under market structure, you can tie it to higher variable cost. Okay, aging population under market failure, you can highlight that the positive externalities from healthcare even larger. Correct. Why? Because now you need to free up the children from having to worry about the healthcare bills for the parents, so they can focus on work, right? So that again you can tie to the same old productivity, economic growth. Okay, so even larger, so you need to provide health support for the elderly. You can even say, hey, we have to go beyond subsidies to having more nursing homes. So maybe because of that, government provision may be required. Aging population, if you tie this to macroeconomics, I will say government budget is likely to take a hit because T minus G, okay, your G is going to rise because you need more subsidies for the elderly. And then aging population, if you take this together with a falling birth rate, your tax base could also fall. You may say, oh, but we extended the retirement age. Yes, that's true. But if you look at the elderly taking on a less active role, right, the amount of taxes they pay is not very high also.
Yeah.
So aging population, you can also tie to investor confidence. Now we are less confident about countries with aging populations like Japan, China, Singapore, right? So because of that, some of them prefer to go to places with a more vibrant and younger workforce. That could be another one. Of course, there's always a silver lining, silver lining. So you can highlight that maybe your experience counts, so they can still add on value add. So that's the typical NTTCs you can bring in. So aging population, you can even say erosion of CA for international econs. If let's say you talk about China having a CA in labor-intensive goods at the start, but with a falling birth rate and rising life expectancy, this could be another aspect to consider. Okay, so I think aging population can be featured quite broadly. It's been featured in the A-levels for demand and supply.
Okay.
2010, 2011.
2011.
Yeah, 2011.